welcome back to Sow Christina. I feel like it's been so long since I've got to just make a video and like show my YouTube channel some love because I have just been like super busy and I kind of want to fill you guys in on what's going on in my life. So for those of you who do not know me, I have recently got an opportunity to be a part of a fashion show that was like last weekend, and I got to showcase some of the things that I have been designing and shirts, skirts, mugs, makeup bags, all things glamorous, you name it. So that's kind of been where my focus has been. I feel like I've been under a rock. I literally don't watch TV. I rarely ever talk on the phone because I'm always working. So I probably need to pick a day to slow down. And I don't know what day that's going to be. But anyway, so one thing that I noticed that I really thought was kind of funny, but I also wanted to do a video about, I make a lot of shirts that say things that are empowering for women, whether it be girl power type stuff, Christian wear, things that just are powerful attention getters. Like that's kind of what I put on my shirts. And I do a lot of like girl boss, boss up, you know, girl empowerment stuff. And I noticed that like a lot of the older ladies were like, girl boss, you know, like I wonder what a girl boss is. Like I think they think just in the literal terms, like, oh, she's CEO, or oh, she runs her own business. But girl boss is not just one thing. It's really a lifestyle, and it's a overall way of being that all women can possess, even though we all don't. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys 7 helpful tips to help you become a girl boss. Like as we embark on this journey together, these are 7 things that I've been doing and applying and trying to live by in order to become more successful with perfecting my craft. So number 1, know thyself. Like, who are you? Like, seriously, who are you? What do you represent? What is the takeaway people get after interacting with you or meeting you or watching you walk into a room? Those are important, especially mid-20s, early 30s, 40s. Like, you need to have, like, an idea of who you are. To be transparent, I think that this is probably 28, so I think that this is probably the most confident I've been in knowing myself out of all the stages of my life, and I'm almost 30. And sometimes I'm kind of like, God, that is a long time. Like, why did it take me this long? A, because I was probably in my own way. B, Jesus' ministry didn't start till he was 30. So some things just take time. It takes growth, and it takes practice with getting comfortable with yourself and knowing yourself, and accepting yourself. So know thyself. If you don't know where to start, pray. Pray and ask God to show you and reveal to you who you are, what your purpose is, and how he wants you to carry that out. So my second would be find your area of expertise. True story, I was 24. I was at work. I called my husband and I was like, hey, I don't have a talent. He's like, what? I'm like, I don't have a talent. And he's like, I'm at work. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, you have a talent. You're good at football. You're good at, I don't know, athletic stuff. You're good at things. You hear the list that I'm giving you? What's my list? I'm like, I'm nice. I'm like, I just don't have a talent. Like, and he's like, quiet on the phone. He's like, yeah. And then he's like, but you are creative. And I was like, yeah, that's it. I'll hold on to the creative thing. No, but I actually, okay, well, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm creative. So I hung up with him. I was like, God, okay, all we came up with is that I'm creative. I'm sure there has to be much more than me just being creative. And creative, like what? Like, what could I do? What would you want me to do? And then all these other opportunities kind of presented themselves along the way. But every opportunity that has given me a platform, every opportunity that's given me a paycheck, every opportunity has been based on my area of expertise, which took some practice, some prayer, and time, and perfecting. So finding my area, find out what you're good at. What do you enjoy doing the most? What do you enjoy talking about the most? Reading about, writing about, looking at YouTube. What is the one thing you enjoy the most? And figure out what is the first step you can take into making that a business, a side hustle, hobby, hustle, just something that you can do, that you enjoy, that you can spend some time with, nurture, and watch grow. That's important. Number 3, what I literally tell all the girls, all the women I talk to, when they tell me, okay, this is what I'm good at, but I don't know, if I'll ever make a business out of it, or I don't know if I have time, or I'll wait. Oh, my favorite line, I'll wait until the perfect time and then I'll launch. There is no perfect time. Like, what do you mean the perfect time? Like, what? Like, I don't know if I even believe that there is a such thing as like a perfect time to do anything, because things are going to always come up. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to always have just surprise things, babies, marriage, bills, new jobs, loss of jobs. Like, the only thing consistent, I would say, is the inconsistency. Because it's just never a dull moment. Well, maybe it's my life. I don't know. I feel like it's always something, going on, it sort of speak. And it's just that constant balance. So I would say, more than saying, oh, waiting for that perfect time, say, jump. Just jump. Like, that's what I tell people. Like, don't think about it. Don't say, oh, what about the resources? Or, oh, I don't have a camera. Use your phone. Oh, I don't have the money. Start with what you have. You know what I mean? Like, utilize those resources and stop thinking so much about how it's going to go down, how it's going to look, how is this going to get paid for, because then you just talk yourself out of it. Jump. Don't ask anyone their opinion who's not supportive if you should jump. Like, sometimes you just have to jump and surprise the world. Like, think about all the people who just, like, jumped and came up with an idea. Like, the Wright brothers. People who, like, changed the world forever. Sometimes you have to literally just jump and see where you land. And if you fail, that's okay. Jump again and see where you land the next time. So, the next thing would be grind. And when I say grind, I mean, like, girl boss hustle grind. Like, grind. Give up TV. Give up TV if you have to give up TV. Why would you watch people who are already getting a paycheck? Like, I don't even know if I have time. Like, I try to watch them, but then, like, if all my work's not done, I'm thinking, well, they already got paid and I didn't, and I know what's going on in their lives, and my life is just, regular. And I'm not regular, and I don't want a regular income. So I need to be grinding. There's, like, a time for rest, yes, of course. I think that's important, but there's also more opportunities and time throughout the day where we could be doing something to apply greatness to our skill set. So I think that's very important, to work hard. Yes, family, husbands, although God, all that, yes, that all comes first. But outside of everything else, if you have to wake up earlier, if you have to go to bed later, if you have to give up your social life for a season, I've pretty much given it up for a season. Very rarely do I really get to go out and do a lot of things, because I've committed myself to kind of a process right now that I can't afford to really just be out here, like, kicking it all the time. I miss stuff sometimes, but that's okay, because in due season, like, you'll reap. You know what I mean? Like, you'll have your time. You'll get your life back. You don't want to cut everyone off, but at the same time, you need to focus on the grind right now. So, brings me to the next thing. The haters. They're coming. There's nothing you can do about it. You can be as nice as you want. I've tried. They don't care. They don't like you. They're probably not gonna like you. So, if the better you understand, like, going into this jump, that the people who you expect the most to support you, to congratulate you, to be happy for you, to encourage you along the way, they're not. And if you accept that early on, then it doesn't hurt as bad. It's kind of like, okay, I'm about to jump out and do something really great. And if God's hand is over your life, and the further you go up, the less of them you will see. That's okay. Don't respond negatively. Don't act nasty to those people. Don't, like, try to work hard just to prove anything to them. Like, stay humble. Stay humble and stay gracious. What Beyonce say? The best revenge is your paper. Stay focused on your paper, okay? Not what the haters are saying. Not what they think. Not when they say, oh, I remember when she was just the da-da-da-da. And she used to be doing this and doing that. Who cares? Who are you now? That's what matters. God doesn't keep records. You know what I mean? Like, you have to stay focused, because the haters let you know that you're doing something right. So continue to do something right and continue to keep God first and work on perfecting your craft, and everything else will fall in line. But do not focus on the haters. Don't focus on what they're saying about you, because they're going to always have something to say about you. That's not going to change. So just be gracious. Keep it moving. Next, be consistent. Number 6, be consistent. Please, like, I mean, I know I'm not the best, because sometimes I start things and then I take breaks. Specifically with working out. Oh my God, I'm terrible. But I'm going to get better. My husband always says that I say, I'm going to start Monday working out. And I do. But like for real, I missed this Monday. So tomorrow. Tuesday sounds better. Tuesday. No, but seriously, be consistent. Whatever you're going to do, be consistent. If your brand is a specific way, the things you post on Instagram, Facebook, social media, whatever, how you carry yourself out in public, they all need to line up with what you're saying your brand is. Don't be all over the place. Like, I'm a Christian, but then, like, you post all your twerking pictures at the club, and then you're, like, going to visit the mosque and just doing strange things. Like, it's a little all over the place if you're building a brand. You know what I mean? You need some consistency there. This is who I am, and these are things that represent me. That's what people like. People don't go buy Louis Vuitton just because, okay, the quality is beautiful, but they like the brand. The brand was consistently good. The quality was consistently good. You have to have some consistency in everything that you do. And finally, to me, the most important that I have finally like kind of tapped into a little more this year is support. Support each other. Like, stop competing. Stop feeling like, oh, if she has something or if she's similar to me, then she's going to take something from me. Because you're not. Like, link up together. Like, I feel like it's so many powerful women who are involved in the same field that if we get together, we can do some really beautiful things. So I just feel like women as a whole, if we support each other, we can do so much. Like, we can legit change the world. Like, so I just feel like if you know someone who's doing something similar to you, reach out to them. And just, even if you don't ask them for anything, if you don't say, hey, let's do a collab, let's do something of that nature, you can simply just be like, hey, I see you and you're killing it. It takes nothing to compliment a person. It shows character. It shows that you are unafraid, because when people rise up or completely dodge you, that says something about your light intimidates me. Embrace each other, support each other, love each other. That is what a real girl boss does. So I'm encouraging you ladies to tap into your inner girl bosses. Don't let fear, don't let haters, don't let resources hold you back. Like, embrace it and be the best you can be. And when you get there, call me and we're going to link up. Love you guys. Please hit the subscription button underneath my link below, and also tap the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed night.